Well, I've decided to wear my chest harness for the day. I don't feel like dealing with both my cameras for my audio and my video. I think I'll be okay if I only wear it every so often until I get a new one that's better and more comfortable. So, kind of uploaded my shorts at the wrong time yesterday. I was like, what I've started doing is as I start editing shorts, I like make a few, then upload a few, then make more, then upload more, and so I can kind of start uploading them and putting a gap between them as I'm editing them out, instead of trying to upload like 20 of them at one time. Just feeling out the YouTube waters, seeing how the response is to different ways of uploading. It might be a bit easier to start my bike up today. I don't have to deal with my remote and both cameras and everything, so it's a little bit easier to get going and stuff. It feels a little warm out here. It says it's like 82, but of course I'm in the garage right now, so it's going to be warmer in the garage. Definitely feels warmer in the garage. Hoping I can keep this camera angle straight on my chest. I mean, it looks like the straps look, for once the straps on this thing don't look like they're all twisted up, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I got a broken spoke. Nope, 1, 2. Screw it. I'm gonna go ride anyway. I don't feel like fixing it right now. Famous last words. Okay, George. Get you all turned on, Mr. Bike. I'm not trying to turn my audience on. I'm not that kind of performer. Turn my bike on. Oh shit. And my cat Leo walking around in front of me. Hopefully this camera, this phone doesn't block out the total view of the camera right now. It might. So do this. I'm going to turn this one down a little bit. All right. Oh shit. So it looks like I'm going to have to order me a set of spokes soon. I'm starting to run out on my spares. So when you get the paid for or free subscription to Strava for a month, it actually shows your speed and your average speed, I think. Or just, it shows your speed, and when you're using the free version of it, it shows your average speed. The guy on the bike was looking at me like, oh my god, that fat guy is going so fast. It's not fair. So it looks like we got somebody's Amazon package at our house that's for a completely different address. It doesn't even look like our address, but it ended up at our house somehow. I was like grabbing a chair from the dining room to go sit down and wash my dishes in the kitchen because I had quite a few and I didn't feel like standing there and washing them, so I sat down and washed them. If you're 6'3", that's one thing you can do. You can sit down and wash your dishes. If you're shorter, sorry shorter people, it's just your lot in life is to have to stand up and wash your dishes. Unless you use like a stool or something. Then it'll work for you. Yeah, I can already kind of feel this chest harness like pushing on my chest. So I got one comment on not a short, but I made about a 2-minute segment at the end of, oh shit, what the fuck is that? Something just happened. Something just happened. I picked something up, or... Oh, I got a stick. I got a stick stuck in my derailleur. That was weird. I didn't even see that stick. Okay. What was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about now. Well, I forgot what I was talking about, sorry. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember. I made a 2-minute segment at the end of my ride yesterday and posted it up as a regular video, and somebody said they want to see my long videos, so I'm going to be posting up long videos again. Edited long videos, but still long videos. Unless someone wants to see the whole raw video, then I can do that too. So what I'll do is I'll render it as the whole video, and then what I'll do is also make a edited down version of it too, to take out like all the dead air spots and non-conversational spots, and upload them. So I have like shorts and segments and edited long and raw long dong. That's the first time I've ever had a stick get stuck in my derailleur. It like didn't even get stuck like in the swing arm or nothing. It got stuck in the gear, like the lowest hanging gear on it, the little roller. I'm like, that's a first. That wouldn't even, if I had the derailleur guard on this bike, so that wouldn't even have helped because it didn't hit that area of the derailleur. God forbid I say derailleur wrong. It's not a derailleur, it's a derailleur. So I'm kind of trying to enjoy as much of this nice weather as I can until it starts to get hot, and then my rides are going to become very dark. Not like I'm going to be dark and depressed, but because I'm going to be riding in the dark. Hopefully by that time I'll have a better light. I have a feeling this video is just going to be a up close and personal preview of the Strava app because of how my camera's angled right now. Cool thing is, on this bar extender, I have a whole segment, if you can see it in the camera, where I can attach one of those long selfie type sticks on here for a camera, for a me view. I'm going to be glancing down at my wheel periodically to make sure that it's not getting worse. So I had the weirdest interaction yesterday when I was riding the last leg of my trip. Some guy yelled, "Hey, do a flip," and I'm like, I think he meant to say do a kick flip, like the skateboard thing, because I'm pretty sure anybody could have looked at me and realized even for a joke it doesn't make sense to tell me to do a flip. Probably just kind of popped into his head, and he's like, oh wait, and he probably retrospect, he probably thought of it and it's like, that probably wasn't really very, very funny. Hey, my phone shut off. That little dog that barked at me right there, I think that's the one that bit my foot one time when I rode by. It ran out and just bit my shoe, and I'm like, what the hell? At one point in its ancestry, it must have been a much bigger dog breed. I didn't get mad about the dog biting my shoe. It was like a little tiny dog, and it didn't bite down hard enough to puncture my shoe or nothing. So I think it was the one day I was wearing my one pair of Skechers that were thicker. I had a pair that were for breathing, they breathe really well, so my feet didn't get all hot. Then I had a pair that were more like the pleather, whatever style, and I think I was wearing those for a change. But those got ruined. My AC hose popped off and ruined one of the shoes because it was near the AC hose, and it freaking overheated my shoe and caused it to shrink in the middle, and it was irreparable. It was destroyed. Now, one of these electric rear wheels, one time I had I shit you not, about 10 broken spokes in it. It was also my replacement wheel I had just got. The rim on the other one started to, like, the seam started to come apart, so they sent me a replacement wheel. And I was out riding it, and I was like all the way out in freaking Muscoy for some weird reason. I was just rolling around Muscoy and kept hearing all these pops, and I'm like, oh shit, and then my bike started getting really wobbly. And I was having trouble. I got lost in Muscoy, because you can get lost out there. There's like all kinds of streets out in Muscoy. It's crazy. I got super lost. Luckily, I had like my all 5 of my battery packs at that time, so I had plenty of range. So I wasn't having a range anxiety issue, and I wasn't exactly hauling ass because I was trying to find my way out of Muscoy. But yeah, by the time I got home, I had like 10 broken spokes, and I was like on the chat or like sending messages to electric. I'm like, why did you guys send me a used wheel? This wheel's obviously been used. They're like, no, it wasn't. I'm like, yeah, this wheel was used. I can tell by looking at it. Now that I've taken a closer look at it, that it's all scuffed up and the tire that you sent with it is used, and it looks like somebody tried to clean it off. Then they sent me another wheel, and that's the wheel I'm on right now. But then, like, I tried to send I was having trouble trying to get the other wheels sent back because of my health problems. I was having trouble packaging them and taking them somewhere to deliver them. So they sent me all the shipping and stuff in the box. Basically, I was just going to ship it back in the box that it came in, the other replacement wheel. And by the time I went to ship it back, I said, okay, I'm going to be shipping these back to you. Just I'm having a little trouble. They said, don't worry about it. We're not using those motors anymore. Just keep them. I was like, okay. So I've got 3 electric motors for the XP 2.0. Technically, they're going to be for whatever XP frame you want. You just have to get it spoked into the right size rim for the frame. As far as the folding frames go, I don't think it's not going to fit in their newer bikes. Yeah, see, my onboard bike monitor saying I'm going like 27 and Strava saying I'm going 26, so it is off. And I thought I went 17 miles yesterday, and it turned out for some reason, like the previous day where I didn't feel well and I went home early after about 3.46 miles, it like combined the 2 rides into one ride. Even though I stopped it and ended the ride on that one, it still like kept it active for some weird reason. I think this guy thought I wasn't going to stop. The cyclist in front of me, he like kind of slowed down at the intersection like I was going to blow out there. It's like I wouldn't do that to a car, let alone do it to another person on a bike. Now I just gotta get around him. I'm gonna wait till the light. I'll wait till we get across the street unless he's gonna turn. Turn. Nope, he didn't turn. Shit. I just like kind of rolled through some mirror glass, it looked like, and then I felt something sharp hit my eye, so hopefully I didn't just flick a teeny piece of fragment of glass in my eye. Okay, it seems that I blinked it out. You know what, my onboard, my speedo might be correct. It might just be the GPS having trouble keeping up. Hello. I just rode past what looked like a young gay couple. I was going to say hello, but I didn't want them to think I said something else. I was like, no, I better not, because if I'm passing by and they hear the O them or something, then they would have yelled at me, then I would have had to stop to explain the situation. But then I could have plugged my YouTube channel and said, hey, I'll post it up as a short. And then you'll know. I just thought of all that in my head while I'm riding, because like my imagination's running wild like usual. I can hear one of the spokes tinkling around in my rear wheel now. Imagine if you're like riding your bike and you break a spoke and it goes flying out and it like impales somebody. That would be horrible. Especially if like you didn't know, but then like you watch the news later on and you see freak accident happens on North Park Boulevard. I don't know where it came from. All of a sudden, I just felt a sharp shooting pain, and there was a spoke sticking out of me. Luckily, it was nowhere vital. Because I've broken spokes before and like gotten home and the spoke's gone. It'll snap off. I've had them snap off at the nipple. Nipple. But then I get home and the spoke's like managed to work its way out of the hub completely, and it's just gone. And I'm like, okay, guess I don't gotta like take it out. A whole lot of water being wasted right there. I don't know where that's coming from. It's like a damn steady stream of water. I don't know if the camera picked that up. I had to go out around it. Almost forgot to stop because I was talking. You know what though? Talking is better for me because it makes me more aware. Sometimes I may like remember last minute I need to stop somewhere, but like when I'm just riding and I'm being quiet, I start thinking to myself, and then I kind of start daydreaming. And then black cars try to like run through stop signs and realize I'm there. I was going to cut through the school today, but I changed my mind. I didn't feel like it at the last minute. No escuela en la bicicleta. No way. No dia? I don't know what the hell I just said. I got to look that up when I get home. I can't remember Spanish that well anymore. It's been a while. I.e. it's been since high school, and that was a long time ago. That was what, when I was a junior in high school, and I'm 46, and my birthday's in the summer, so I was like on par for the age group that I was supposed to be in the years that coincided with my age. So I don't want to do math right now because like math is hard. Just kidding. It's not that hard. Not easy math. That'd basically just be 16 minus 46, so 30 years ago. I don't know why people like, if you're in California, why are you going to take like French or German or some other language? You should take Spanish. I mean, you're in Southern California. How the hell is German and French going to help you in Southern California? It's like one's the language of love and the other one's the language of being pissed off all the time. Why don't you use the one that like gets you a job? So tomorrow is going to be a spoke maintenance day. Maybe I'll record it. I still haven't uploaded the last 2 spoke or maintenance videos I did. I got a bunch of long rides I got to upload now. I got to figure out how to do that because, like I said, in my computer, it's like hard to allocate time to do it because I got to do my surveys and stuff, and I can't be doing surveys while I'm rendering. Well, no, I'm stupid. I have a phone and I have a tablet, so yeah, I could be doing surveys on my phone and my tablet. It's just like hard because it's a small screen and I really need to get a stylus, especially if I'm going to be typing a lot. Because when I first started taking surveys back in like 2011 or something or thereabouts, like it was mostly just multiple choice answers and stuff. You didn't really have to type a lot of stuff in except for maybe your demographic information like age and your zip code and shit like that. But yeah, but now they have us write everything out like paragraphs of why do you like this, why do you like that, is this relative to you? It's like, really? You're paying me like $1, you want me to do a survey that takes an hour, and you want me to write, you want me to like write an essay? I mean, I literally had a survey thing I just did recently. It was a week-long study, and literally every day I had to write at least 100 words for the survey. Like, it was 2 surveys a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. One was like the morning one was like the 100-word one. Then the evening one was like the one I did that was just a bunch of multiple choice. But it did pay it pretty well. I got like, I think I missed a couple of them because it was like a first come first serve. If you got in there earlier, you actually got to complete the surveys. So I missed a couple of them. Oh, my phone's off again. But I still made like almost $30 or something off of it. Like, no, wait, that's wrong. I made like $20 off of it. So it was worth it still. Like, I like the food surveys I get. Like, not the ones you take about food, but like when they send you food, like when they send you trial products. I like them more when I could actually eat more and didn't feel like discomfort and indigestion after every time I ate. Dude, you've got a stop sign. It's right there. I don't know if the camera picked that up. These drivers just be creating all kinds of content for my channel. It's like I don't even have to try anymore. I'm just gonna head down straight here, go down Marshall, I think, and just head home. I gotta lead out here a little bit. The good old weeping willow of death on the left here. I can't see around it, and it's death trying to get out in this damn street because of it being there. They either need to cut that weeping willow back, or they need to make that a four-way stop. The city needs to do something. Someone needs to go to that resident and be like, hey, look, that's not cool, man. People are gonna die. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It's a miracle it hasn't actually happened yet. Because I'm not gonna be knocking on some random person's door with my big scary ass. Like, oh my God, a giant Karen insulted me about my weeping willow tree. I was scared for my life, so I shot him. I guess they're changing it up for Mormons, for like, so they don't have to like constantly go around to people's doors. They're gonna let them just use social media now, which I mean makes sense, and it's safer for them, because I wouldn't want to be going around to people's houses in the climate we've been dealing with the past decade. That's got to be some scary shit. Like, what if they went up to some criminal's house who didn't know anything about Mormons, and they'd suddenly see two dudes in the suits show up at their house, and they think the law's after them, and then they get shot. I mean, that's scary. It's just so scary. I don't know where that guy's going. I'm gonna make a U-turn over here. I just have a feeling that it'd be safer to make a U-turn and then head back home. Today, one of my gut feelings I'm paying attention to for once. The problem with this dual motorbike, I can't really because it doesn't really accelerate well unless I'm using both motors. So when someone lets me go across the street, I want to wave, but I kind of can't, because then I'm just slowing up the whole process. I didn't hit that turn right. Jesus. Yeah, my wheels make all kinds of noise back there. Definitely need to be working on some spokes tomorrow. Well, today I went, according to this, 10.39 on the Strava app, 10.3. So that's about right. Okay, let's turn all my buttons off. If I can find my button. There it is. Mom, are you home? Okay. I am too. Oh shit. I'm gonna close the gate. Fuck. Mom's home. Mom went to Walmart. She probably went to the... Did you go to the neighborhood market, or did you go to like... Oh, you went to Hallmark? Okay. They need to put one of those neighborhood markets up here somewhere. I mean... I know what I mean. They need to put one here, because up here, up in the north end, it's nice over on your side of the hill. Mom, the other side of the hill.
All right, can you bring these waters in for me, maybe?
When I'm maybe on the way in. Maybe on the way in. I don't know. I just got home, so. The problem with my mom is, you try to explain stuff to her, and she keeps interrupting. You keep like, I'm saying the other side of the hill. It's kind of crappy over here, but it's not a lot nicer once you start going past up Little Mountain and start heading up, or even over East Street. On your side of the hill, basically. And the further north you go, the nicer it gets. As you've seen by my many rides over there. So they need to put, like, it'd be nice if they had a neighborhood market close to here, as opposed to like where I have to get my groceries delivered from, which is Rialto, or where she goes, which is all the way down to frickin' Loma Linda. But she goes to Loma Linda because she likes going down to Clark's Nutrition Center down there and buying all of her like cashews and Brazil nuts and stuff like that. Yeah, a little winded. I gotta go lug in water bottles. I don't want to do right now because my chest kind of hurts, but if I don't, I want to get shit for it. So like some kind of like, I gotta do everything around here, which is true. I'm not much of a help around the house. I don't have a lot of physical strength or energy for the most part, but I don't know. Anyway, crap, let's stop this app. Okay, that was my ride again. It was a shorter one than yesterday. Oh goodness, but I was almost tempted not to go today. I was sitting in my room on the edge of my bed getting dressed to go ride, and I was like, I don't know, I feel kind of off. But then I went and I still feel kind of off. So with that, I will leave you. Subscribers, thanks for subscribing, thanks for hanging in there. New subscribers, welcome to my channel. Random viewers, please consider subscribing. It's free, helps me out. I will constantly try to pump out as many videos as I possibly can, even after my channel gets more established. Because I noticed that like bigger YouTubers, they'll stop posting. They'll stop posting after they get their channel established and just let it like kind of like the machine run itself. But I'm not going to be like that. So, oops, I don't want to do that. So I will continue to post. If you don't like the long videos, I have a bunch of short videos as per requested by one new subscriber or just random viewer. I hope they subscribe. I will start endeavoring to post up more long videos based on time constraints and when my computer's available. So with that, remember to have a wonderful wherever you are, and I will see you in my next ride, maintenance, cute animal video, because we've got lots of cats and one dog around here. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Bye.